All right, let's get real for a minute. How many of you have been scrolling through your feed? Maybe you see a rapper post a screenshot, or an influencer, or that one friend from high school who suddenly became a financial guru, and it's just a chart going straight up to the right. And the caption is something like, "I told you so, hashtag BTC to the moon." Now, be honest. Keep your hand up if you felt that immediate gut punch of FOMO. That little voice saying, "Could I do that?" And then right on its heels, the second wave, total confusion. But wait, what even is this? How does it work? Isn't it all just a giant scam? That feeling, that cocktail of excitement and sheer bewilderment, that is the hype. And today, for the next 15 minutes, we're moving beyond that. We're not here to talk about getting rich quick. We're here to talk about getting smart slowly. This isn't about turning you into a day trader. It's about empowering you to be an investor. And that whole journey? It starts by pulling back the curtain. What are we even talking about? Let's get simple. Let's ditch the insane jargon for a second. I want you to think about something you already get: digital real estate. Picture a piece of land. Its value isn't really in the dirt and the rocks, right? It's in what you can do with it, how scarce it is, and that little piece of paper, the deed, that proves you own it. Crypto is basically that. Bitcoin is like a piece of digital beachfront property. It's the original. It's scarce, everyone wants it, and people basically treat it like digital gold. They buy it and hold it, believing that in the long run it's just going to become more valuable. Ethereum is more like a plot of land in the middle of a booming digital city. The value isn't just in the dirt. It's in the fact that you can build incredible things on it. New apps, whole video games, entirely new financial systems. That's all that DeFi and NFT stuff you hear about. People buy the land, which is ETH, because they believe the city itself is going to grow, making their plot more valuable. So when you buy crypto, you're not buying a magic bean. You're buying a digital deed. You're claiming a tiny piece of a network that you believe will be more useful and valuable in the future. That's seriously it. That's the core idea. Busting the big myths, because you're probably thinking them. Myth number 1. Crypto is just for criminals and buying weird stuff online. Okay, sure, that was kind of the Wild West era a decade ago, but today, that's like saying the internet is only for sending email. Come on, look around. The world's biggest financial giants, BlackRock, Fidelity, PayPal, they're all diving in head first. You can buy a Tesla with it sometimes. And even the US government is working on their own digital dollar. This isn't the fringe anymore. This is becoming the fabric of finance. Myth number 2. It's a guaranteed lottery ticket. Free money. Right. Okay, look at this chart for a second. See that? That's the reality. That's where get-rich-quick dreams go to die. For every one story you hear about someone turning 1,000 into 1,000,000, there are thousands of stories of people losing money by chasing the hype. Profit doesn't come from luck. It comes from patience and knowledge, period. Myth number 3. It's way too complicated for me to get. Stop it. You are a digital native. You understand the insane complexity of social media algorithms. You navigate intricate video game economies. You get how digital streaming works. The concepts behind crypto, they're not that different. It's about people verifying things directly with each other without a big company in the middle. You already have the skills. You just need the translation. The only thing that really matters, your mindset. This is the most important part. Everything hinges on this. The difference between winning and losing here is almost entirely in your head. The gambler's mindset? Sees a meme coin pumping 1,000%. Throws in rent money they absolutely cannot afford to lose, panics, and sells the second it drops 50%. Result? They lose everything. They get angry, and they go, "See, I knew it was a scam." The investor's mindset sees that same meme coin and asks one simple question: why? Why does this have value? What problem does it actually solve? Does their own research. They call it DYOR, do your own research. They don't just blindly follow some guy with a cartoon monkey profile picture. Thinks in years, not days. They understand that real, meaningful technological adoption is a marathon. Manages risk like a pro. They only ever invest what they're 100% okay with literally losing. Your first investment, and I mean this, isn't in Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's an investment in your own knowledge. Before you do anything, the security talk. I'm not kidding around here. Before you even think about buying $5 of crypto, we have to have this chat. Rule number 1, not your keys, not your crypto. If you leave your crypto on a big exchange like Coinbase or Binance, it's like leaving your life savings with a friend. It's probably fine until it's not. Your goal is to move it to your own wallet. Rule number 2, the seed phrase. This is it. This is the master key to everything you own. It's those 12 or 24 random words. You treat this thing like the most valuable secret in your life. You never, ever take a screenshot of it. No photos. You never email it to yourself or store it in the cloud. You write it down on paper. You put it in a fireproof safe. You can even etch it on a piece of metal if you're feeling hardcore. If you lose this phrase, your money is gone forever. If someone else finds it, it's now their money. This is not a drill. So where does that leave us? We've cut through the hype. We've started to see crypto as digital real estate. We've taken a baseball bat to the biggest myths, and hopefully we've started to shift that mindset from gambler to investor. You're not just someone who sees those charts on your feed anymore. You're someone who's starting to understand the engine underneath the hood. But understanding is just step 1. Step 2 is action. Next time, we're getting our hands dirty. We're going to do a session called Your Digital Wallet, Setting Up Your First Crypto Vault Without Getting Scammed. We'll walk through click by click how to set up a wallet, how to make your first buy, and how to sleep soundly at night knowing it's secure. This is your journey. Let's make you a confident investor. Thank you, guys.
Disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult a licensed professional before making any investment decisions.